love the film, and I can't wait for people to see it. How are you guys doing today?
We're great. We're very excited to be talking to everyone.
I'm
And
actually teetering on the edge.
really,
Oh,
Yeah.
you white knuckling it?
Getting through every moment, just 1 minute at a time.
it's kind of like the movie. I mean, it's
You.
a very stressful thing. And I want to talk about it. Nick, so Dom is a very particular type of LA gay guy. He's like performative and sort of self-absorbed, but he's also
Hmm.
weirdly lovable. How did you create that character? Did you base it off of anybody that you know?
I did say but I mean, Pete, let's see.
Sampras.
Yeah, Pete Sampras, the great American tennis player, gives nothing. And so I tried to do the opposite of that. No, the truth is David and Brian, it's really based on them and their relationship. And really once I read the script and I was like, oh, I have an idea of who these guys are. But when you meet them, you really feel how much it's like based on their relationship and them as individuals. And so anytime I was sort of curious about what he should be or where he should go, it really helped to kind of get to just really look to their relationship, and it was always informative and helpful.
I had the great pleasure of speaking with David and Brian a few weeks ago about it. And Andrew, they were telling me that you sent the script over to Nick or something, like you sort of recruited him in this process. Is that, or by the time they had tried to get to you, Nick, your team had already sent it over, Andrew? I don't know.
I think, well, we have the same manager. So my recollection, and maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like when they sent it, they were like, they're also sending this to Nick.
So
I got to read it knowing that like Nick also had this, but then we did talk about it.
Yeah.
And
I think we had both been, as I remember it, they had sort of sent it to us at similar times to be like, hey, like we think we would, and it was easier because we shared the same representation. So we knew that and that was very helpful to have him in mind, and was always going to be a selling point that it was like, oh yes, let's find stuff to do together. And this happened to be on that, perfectly aligned with that.
Yeah. And it did see, I mean, it was a very easy, once all the pieces started to come together and be like, okay, so you're going to spend 2 months with Nick in Rome making this movie. I was like, yeah.
So you guys obviously you've collaborated creatively a lot together. How do you build the chemistry to be, in a relationship? Like, what was that like? Because you guys are obviously friends outside of this.
Well, I don't know. We had sort of this little at the beginning when we were all when Nick and I were cast and we were putting together the movie and we were still sort of financing the movie. Nick and Brian and David and I came together and we filmed what became that opening scene where Kroll and Dom are making sort of their I almost said audition video, but kind of an audition video to send to these adoption agencies. And that was the first time we had gotten to do anything sort of as these characters. And it just felt very easy. It didn't feel like there was a lot of work that needed to be done or that we needed to start doing,
Which is how we have felt about all projects we've done. No notes. Don't talk to us. Just fall right in. Don't give me a note.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm gonna trust my instincts. No, but we really just had a very kind of easy.
The one thing that changed is they ultimately decided I shouldn't have a Jamaican accent.
Yeah.
Which I think was ultimately the right decision.
Yeah, I think that was correct.